Y'all are here because y'all are about to go through a 3-day intensive course. You're going to join the ranks of other peers like myself who have decided, I'm going to pay it forward to the first responder community. So we have a tidal wave of first responders who have experienced trauma in their personal and professional lives who are coming our way. And that's why we need trained peers. First responders live in trauma. They see things, they experience things, and it stays stuck in their mind. I was fortunate that I didn't lose my marriage, that I got help, and I became a peer so I could pay it forward. My name is Javier Bustos. I'm a retired Austin police officer from Texas. I did 23 years on the job. I'm also a veteran of the United States Air Force as a security forces defender. I experienced multiple critical incidents that did affect me mentally, and I also saw fellow officers that were affected just as well. We didn't talk about it, we didn't get the help because we were still in the old school adage of suck it up and move on. You're not weak if you talk. In fact, you're strong if you talk about what's going on. What peer support allows is for a first responder to talk to a trained peer about what they're experiencing, what they're feeling, and it's confidential. This confidentiality is important because it allows that first responder to get basically a lot off their mind that's been weighing on them. Peers, when they come here, they're learning that they have to take care of themselves first to be that example to the other first responder who's in trauma. The more you keep the trauma inside, the worse it's going to affect you, not only mentally, but physically. The beauty of this program that Warriors Rest has with the Department of Public Safety here in Missouri is this training is grant funded. It doesn't cost the first responders a dime at all to get this training. The more that we can get out to all the first responders in all corners of the state of Missouri, the better it is, because you cannot predict when a critical incident is going to happen.
Peer support is about fostering resiliency. How do people get resilient?
I'm Kathy Thomas. I'm a licensed psychologist, and I've been working with first responders for about 27 years.
As peer support, your role is to give people hope. Your role is to communicate to them your expectation that they can get through this.
They're exposed to things and have to deal with things that the rest of us don't even want to think about. When first responders go to work, they don't know what's going to happen. They don't know what they're going to face. If people don't get the help they need, they fall into hopelessness and helplessness and worthlessness. It's one of the things that we know is the more we can talk about an experience, the better our brain can process it. And so peer support provides them with an opportunity to talk to somebody confidentially and not worry about, okay, it's going to be told to everybody else, but they're putting words on that experience. And so it's allowing their brain to process it better. We're going to give you a chance to practice some crisis communication skills. We're going to give you a chance to practice the individual crisis intervention. We're going to give you a chance to practice some of the group crisis intervention.
Am I going to let my wound define me? Or am I going to do something with that experience to put some kind of positive meaning on it?
First responders, when they're living in trauma, that becomes their normal, not realizing that there's help out there through peer support, through clinicians, where they can break through that traumatic envelope and get to the other side and be a happy, healthier first responder for themselves primarily, for their fellow first responders, and most importantly, for their family as well.